from our UPN38 studios, this is The Morning Show with Ted Wayman and Robin Hamilton.
Hey, thanks for being with us on this Tuesday morning, June 7th. It's a little muggy, a little cloudy, but that's okay. You know what? Look at that plane taking off. The weather, the temperatures are going to be taking off. Apparently, it's going to be getting really warm today. All right, with Ted, I'm Robin Hamilton.
Boy, if you're thinking about getting out of town today, you picked the wrong day, only because, I don't know, do you like hazy, hot, and humid after the spring?
Hey,
I do.
Come on, we'll take it.
We got good news. Also, it's the Scooper Bowl today down at City Hall Plaza. If you love ice cream, that's the place to be. All for a good cause.
Yeah,
Jimmy Fun.
Exactly. A good cause, and it's going to keep you cool, too. And if you have a sweet tooth, even better, right?
And it's Tuesday. That means Robie's on the road with some kids who are learning some important lessons while trying to break a world record. Robie, I tried to break a lot of world records in high school, but it had none of it to do with books like they are in Groton today.
I'm sure you suffered many physical injuries during those attempts. You know, the thing is, we don't do enough good stories about kids, so we're trying to break that trend right now. We're at the Groton Dunstable Middle School. Take a look at these kids right here. They have a club called the Bookmakers and Dreamers Club for World Peace, and what they're trying to do in this very unique class is they're trying to break the world's record for the world's largest book. Take a look back here. It's 10 feet tall, 12 feet wide, and it's going to weigh 600 pounds. They had to pick a topic. They chose world peace. We're going to tell you all about it with these very peaceful kids coming up in Robie on the road. Right, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be fun.
They're getting started early in Groton. All right, Robie. You saw the ad. Now we're cooking. And it's Tuesday. That means Robie's on the road. He's in the beautiful town of Groton this morning. Robie.
Teddy, look at these kids. They're singing about peace and they're writing about peace. They're trying to make the biggest book in the world, and you're going to hear all about that coming up on
Robie on the Road!
Yeah, baby!
He's got his own fan club.
So cute.
Let's look back on this day in history. In 1939, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth became the As you know, every town has a story, and every Tuesday we send Robie to find it in a segment that we call Robie on the Road.
That's right. Today, Robie is with some kids who are trying to break a world record, and they're learning a few important lessons in the process. Hey, Robie.
Hey, Robin, these are great kids. Let me ask you something. The biggest book you've ever read was probably a coffee table book, you know, maybe yay big like that. Well, these kids are trying to make the biggest book in the world. They're trying to break the world record for that. It's going to be 10 feet by 12 feet, weigh 600 pounds. When they had to come up with a topic, they decided to pick world peace. And here is their story.
We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our
This fifth grade class is taking on the world and the Guinness Book of World Records.
I said, how about making the biggest book in the world? Anybody interested in that?
These Groton kids were up for the giant task. So how big will the book be?
It's going to be 10 feet tall, and then it's going to be 12 feet wide. I'm 4'7", and I'm very tall, and it's still, like, much bigger than me. It's 600 pounds, and we're going to move it by a flatbed truck.
It's not War and Peace, but close.
I went to a concert, a Jimmy Cliff concert, and he talked a lot about peace, and at the end of the concert he said, what have you done to help peace? So I came back and I said, told the kids about it.
The kids wrote to all the living Nobel Peace Prize winners. They wrote to celebrities, parents, and friends, asking questions like, what is world peace, and will we ever see it?
How many letters did we send out? Who remembers how many letters we've mailed out so far? Flannery? Over 1,000 letters.
So far, about 250 letters have been answered.
You are getting people to, just for a few minutes, stop their busy routines, turn away from their computers, just for a few minutes, think about what really matters.
We got this one from the drama teacher, and it says, let it be in my lifetime, for let peace be in my lifetime. And the hand there, we think that it's our hands reaching down because now it's our turn to control the world.
It says that world peace is a world where leaders, countries, and governments, etc., are not only connected by bridges, but by the love of the people to each other.
How many people in here think there could be world peace? No? Maybe it'll happen.
There could be world peace if jealousy and differences between nations was eliminated.
I think peace is just a way to be really kind to each other and not to think about violence, and violence isn't the way.
Peace means to me, like,
when no one fights, there's not big arguments. I mean, world peace is like when people argue.
That's a good blooper.
And peace means not yelling at your friend when she ruins your soundbite.
5,338 books you could buy on peace.
Even if they don't break the record, these 10 and 11-year-olds have already made a difference.
These kids are really doing something that I think could change the world.
These kids great or what? All right, here's their teacher, Betsy Sawyer. First of all, Jimmy Cliff, you're a pretty hip teacher.
Hey, we got it going on over here, Jimmy Cliff.
You said you're a child of the 60s, so you know a little bit about the peace movement, I would think.
A little bit, yeah.
How's it going? What's the world record right now for world's largest book?
The record right now is 9 feet by 10 feet.
Ooh.
It has 300 pages, so we have to break that, and it weighs over 500 pounds.
Now, last time we checked in, you had like about 250 letters come back. How many do you have now?
We're up to 247.
Great.
With a couple in the wings waiting. So.
And you're still waiting to hear from Nobel Peace Prize winners?
Yes, we would really like to hear from the Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Dynamite. And Oprah, you've contacted Oprah?
We had a representative from Oprah call us, yes. And she's interested. She's out of the country, but she'll be back soon.
You know, that would probably be the biggest book in Oprah Book Club history, I think. How proud are you of these kids, Betsy?
Oh, I'm very proud. Very, very proud.
All right, kids, I think you're fantastic, too. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. Nice, all right. And here's my new friend, Kathy Batliner, right here. Kathy, look right into that camera and say, back to you, Ted and Robin.
Back to you, Ted and Robin.
Nice job.
Thank you. Roby, you better watch out.
No, but you better watch out. Don't go on vacation.
Yeah.
All right, great story.
Oh, that is a great story.
And if you got a story that you think should be told by Roby on the road, you can, our website by now, UPN38.com, and click on Roby in the Road.
Good for them. Very inspirational.
Nice story.